silver stacking mistakes that new stackers love to make. Well, not just silver stacking, gold stacking mistake as well. Now, when you're a new person going on to an investment, you're bound to make mistakes, especially if you're into gold and silver or any other precious metal there is out there. Boy, I know I had my share of mistakes when I first started stacking silver. Matter of fact, I still do make mistakes right now. I'm not perfect, I admit it to you guys. So today I want to go over 15 mistakes that stackers, especially new stackers, newbies, however you want to call it, love to make when stacking silver and stacking gold. Platinum, palladium, copper, whatever precious metal there is out there. Let's go over it. But thank you guys so much for watching another video of Urban Lifestyle, where our goal is help you guys create a better life. And you guys can help out by leaving a subscribe, leaving a comment, leaving a thumbs up. Find me on my social media platform, Urban Lifestyle 1989. And don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. Let's go. I will be the light that shines. Make sure you guys check out ublife.com if you guys want to get awesome t-shirts just like this. And also, if you want to help support the channel by buying silver, you can do so as well at ublife.com. Question of the day. Did you guys make any of these mistakes when you first started? Or matter of fact, do you guys make any of these mistakes now, today? Comment down below, let me know. So let's get right into it. So number one is going in too heavy. Going in too heavy, you guys know about that. If you're just brand new and buying gold, if you're just brand new and buying silver, a lot of new stackers, what they love to do is just buy everything. All right, they just got a hunger in them. They just want to eat it all up, buy as much silver, buy as much gold as they possibly can, using up all their money. And then who knows, if you're patient enough and you like place an order here, you pay, place $200 here, and then you get this at this price, and then the price may go down. You're like, hey, look, I can buy another one. I can buy another $300. The price may go down some more, and you're like, hey, you know what? I feel like this is a good price. Let me buy a little bit more. Bringing down your dollar cost average and putting you in a better position for the future. So that was number one. So number two is going all in. We all know there's a lot of people, especially when they're new, especially me. I've done this, well, not technically because I always had money, but there's a lot of people that just likes to go all in, which means they'll take out a loan on their house and they'll just buy as much silver as possible. They'll just take everything. If they have $1,000, they'll take that whole entire $1,000 and put it into gold and silver. Now the mistake with that is, if something happens, if an emergency happens, they're gonna go and sell it. That's the first thing they're gonna do because they have no other cash out there. So they're gonna go take their precious metal, go back to the pawn shop, and mostly take a loss. Number three, not having a plan. A man who don't have a plan is a man who plans to fail. Always have a plan. You always want to make sure you know yourself. You want to make sure you have a plan to actually execute that plan. And always tweak that plan up as well. So if you have a plan and you stick to it and you know exactly what you want to accomplish, now you're in a better position to make better moves because it's well thought out moves. All right. So number four, not having a budget. Setting up a budget is so important. Like, you don't want to go over budget. You like, hey, you know what? This is going to the bills. Hey, this one I'm saving for my emergency fund. Hey, this money I'm going to plan out. Or hey, this money I'm going to pay some debt off. Hey, you know what? I have $500 left. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take $200, leave it out for a week, and hey, my monthly budget is $300 for gold and silver. So hey, I'll put this aside and buy gold with it. Now, a lot of people don't do that, and they're just running around like a chicken with a head's cut off. And that may be a graphic imagery to put in you guys' heads, but hey, number five, buying to make money. There's a lot of people that just wants to flip the silver. They just want to come in and buy as much silver as they can just to go back around and flip it. Now, that ideal can work if you know what you're doing. Now, if you're buying silver to flip it and you're new to the precious metal industry, you don't really have the experience. You don't really have the know-how to actually start doing that. You gotta at least have some years under your belt before you actually like, you know what? I'm gonna flip silver. You actually have to know about the precious metal. You have to do your research, do a lot of research, and then maybe if you get experience enough, then you can probably pull it off. Number six, buying high premium items. Buying high premium silver, buying high premium gold, high premium platinum, palladium, copper, especially copper. Copper is like the most ridiculous premiums they have, like honestly. But anyways, buying higher premiums. If you know where the spot price of silver, if you know where the spot price of gold or any other precious metal out there, if you know the spot price, let's say silver right now is about $15.60 or $15.90, right? If you know that, if you buy a coin or you buy a bar at $25, that's about $10 premium that you're paying for that coin. Now, if you do plan to sell in the future, silver would have to go over that $10 premium for you to actually start making a profit, and it's just eating away up your profit. Now, if you buy 1,000 of those, that's 1,000 times 10, which is $10,000 that you're paying just on premiums. You'll have to make sure silver goes up $10 and a little bit more so you can make your money back and profit at that. Number 7, buying fractional. It could be fractional silver, fractional gold, fractional copper, however you want to put it. Buying fractional. Now, as far as gold, you may get away with it, but one thing remains the same. If you buy enough fractional gold, if you buy enough fractional silver to make an ounce, the dollar value that you would have paid in premiums would have always been more than you would have just bought an ounce. Always remember that. So let's do a quick math. 1 gram of silver costs about maybe $2. It takes about 32 grams to make 1 ounce of silver. You can probably buy an ounce of silver for $15, $16, $17. But if you buy 1 gram of silver, it costs $2. 2 times 32 is 64. That's a lot, ain't it? So try to stay away from fractional, especially fractional silver. Gold, you may pass by with that, but fractional silver, definitely. All right? Now, number 8. Not shopping around. Mistake number 8, not shopping around. All right, there's a lot of people that's like, you know what, APMEX is the best and I'm never going nowhere else. And if I thought that way, because at first I did, I thought APMEX was the best, and I still do believe APMEX is close to the best. But for me, the number one place for me to go to is a local coin shop. I found one local coin shop because I shopped around. I went through 5 different local coin shops to find the 6th one and be like, hey, you know what? They have good prices. They take good care of me, even though they did sell me some fake silver at one point. But hey, I forgive them on it. They gave me 2 high premium coins for the price of the regular round that I would have bought if it was real. To be honest with you, I'm happy they sold me the fake one because I got 2 premium coins for it. But had I not shopped around, I would have been with the highest premium bullion dealer there is, APMEX. So always make sure you shop around. All right. So mistake number 9, doing your own research. Not doing your own research. All right. That's a huge mistake. Not doing your own research. I went in this head in. I didn't do that much research. Matter of fact, I didn't do no research. So now I want to let you guys know, especially if you're new, always do your research. Don't just dive into something that you have no idea about. All right. The fact that if you're new and you're watching this video, showing that, hey, you are doing some research. Hopefully you didn't make no big order yet, or hopefully you didn't fall into any of these so far. I know I did. And it's sad. It makes me tear up a bit. But anyways, always do your own research, all right? Make sure you know knowledge is power, all right? And not just knowledge. Knowledge is like secondary power. You want to know the true power? Applied knowledge. Now that's a freebie right there, all right? I know you guys didn't come to hear that, but hey, that's a good one. You guys should use that. Applied knowledge is power, because I can have all the knowledge in the world and not do nothing with it, but if I apply it, then who has the power? All right? Simple. Easy, right? Okay. Mistake number 10, not being diversified. All right. A lot of people, they'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm just buying silver. Hey, you know what? I'm just buying gold. Nothing else. I'm just sticking to one item. Now you're heavily weighted on one specific precious metal, where this one may outperform this one. I mean, we all know precious metal, they tend to go up at the same rate. But if you're just leaning into one and not having the other, and this one goes up and this one goes way up, and now you're right here, you're like, man, look at all the gains I could have had if I just diversified. So always make sure you're diversified. All right, now we're going to the other side of the board. All right, so now you get to be on this side now, yeah. All right, so mistake number 11, taking out loans. This one I've never done before because I'm black. I mean, come on. Well, black people do take out loans as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what was I thinking? Anyways, I wouldn't take out a loan for precious metals. All right. Now, a lot of people, they do take out loans. Like I told you earlier in the video, a lot of people just probably mortgage out their house or take equity out their house to buy gold or silver. They'll put it all in. They'll take out a loan. They don't have the money and they just have a good hunch that silver's going to go up and they just want to do it real quick. A lot of people did that with Bitcoin, didn't they? They put their house or mortgaged their house, sold their house or whatever, borrowed the money to put into Bitcoin. And what happened? A lot of people lost a lot of money. All right. So Not taking loans. Don't take out loans. That's a huge mistake. If you get anything else, make sure you don't do number 11, taking out a loan. So mistake number 12, not being creative. Now this one is where I'm specialty in, this is where my specialty lies. I'm always creative. I mean, come on, me. I go to the junkyard just to go through their cars, that they're junk, just to find little pennies and nickels and dimes and quarters, change them, and then go to the coin shop and get silver with him. I mean, Silver Baggins, creative guy. He bought cans. Well, he didn't buy cans. He found cans. And then he went and traded in the money that he got for the cans and buy silver with it. You gotta be creative with this, all right? There's always ways, like you wanna make sure you buy close to spot or below spot. If you can find a creative way where you can get it under spot, all right, now you're rolling. Now you have it going, all right? So hold on. I said I was gonna be on this side. All right, so now number 13, mistake number 13, selling when down. Selling when the prices are down, all right? You bought silver, you bought gold, you bought platinum, you bought palladium when the prices were high, all right? And then now you lost maybe a few bucks. It went down maybe $2 or $3, and you're like, oh man, I made a mistake. I gotta sell quick. You never want to sell because you don't lose anything until you sell, all right? You don't lose anything until you sell. I have a perfect example. I bought some Apple shares before, and then it went down, and I sold. And 2 weeks later, it went extremely up. Now I learned that technique, and then I was like, all right, hey, I'll wait till it goes down again. And I bought it when it was down, and then it took the rise up, and yeah, I sold. Should have kept it more because I would have made much more of a profit. But hey, don't sell, don't be greedy, all right? If you're gonna buy something, make sure you buy low and sell high. But a lot of people these days, they love to buy high and sell low. I mean, hey, I guess that's the way human beings are wired, right? Okay, I am not a human being then, I guess. All right, so mistake number 14, not having a support system. Now this one is real crazy. Not having a support system. Like, why do I need a support system? It's just gold, it's just silver. Like honestly, if you have a goal and you don't have people with like-minded attitudes around you, then you're gonna fall back, all right? You might buy silver here, you might buy gold there, but if you don't have a support system, like somebody who's with you on it, like, yeah, man, you have two friends and you're like friendly competition. Now you have a support system, you have something that you can talk about with people, and then that just feeds your desire for your goal. Okay. Now, one of the great support systems I found so far in the precious metal industry is this community right here. You see all these stickers right here? These are tons of people in this community who buys silver, who buys gold, who is my support system. All right. And some people may watch me as their support system, but that's awesome as well, like honestly. But yeah, you have to have a support system. You have it, you have like-minded people who talks about silver, who knows about silver, who tells you, hey, listen, I think that's a mistake right there. And you have people who has your back when your own family may not even have your back, who may not even believe in what you're doing. But you have people, great people, that's watching your back. All right, so make sure you get a support system. If you don't have it, I believe that's a mistake. And last but not least, number 15, waiting for a fall. You guys know that, waiting for the prices to fall, all right? Mistake number 15, write it down, waiting for the prices to fall. Now that wait can be forever, right? Who knows? People's like, hey, listen, I'm waiting for, I'm gonna start buying silver, but I'm waiting for it to fall down because I don't wanna buy now, and then I don't, it goes down. Now see, if you go back to what I say, not going in too heavy, you just buy here, and if the price go down, then you just buy again, and if the price goes even more down, then you buy again. Not only are you bringing your dollar cost average down, but you're securing yourself for even greater loss. So if you're like, hey, the prices are at $15 right now, all right, hey, I'll place a $300 order, all right, just so I can get my feet wet. And then the prices go down, hey, look, it went down, that's good for me. Let me place another $200 down. All right, hey, it went even more down. All right, perfect. Let me put another 100, 200, 300 down. Okay, now what you don't want happening is, hey, the prices are 15. You're like, you know what? I'll wait for the prices to fall. And then it goes up to 17. Oh man, I believe it's gonna fall again. Then it goes up to 18. Okay, yeah. And then it goes up to 50. And you're like, oh my gosh, I should have bought when I had the chance. And most likely, you'll probably buy in at 50, and then it goes back down and down and down and down and down and down. And then you just lost your advantage. But those are 15 mistakes that I found that most people in the community do, especially if you're new, do face when they're first starting. But guys, I want to know what you guys think. The video is over, but the conversation doesn't have to be. I want to know what you guys think. If you guys know any more mistakes, don't hesitate to write it down in the comment below. But guys, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video from Urban Lifestyle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and have a wonderful day.
That's why I work and grind.